A shooting in Arlee leaves one man dead and many questions unanswered. An evergreen house fire serves important reminders to residents. And a mini tornado known as a gustnado was caught on camera.
Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 10 o'clock news on KAJ, Montana's news leader.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Don Fisher. A man is dead following a fatal shooting in Arlee this afternoon. The shooter is in custody and witnesses were questioned late into the evening. MTN's Eric Clements was on the scene and has the details.
The call came in just after 3:30 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, a violent altercation in Arlee. When law enforcement arrived to the scene, Lake County Sheriff Don Bell says they discovered one man had been fatally shot. The suspect detained. Confederated Salish and Kootenai Tribal Police were first on the scene, followed shortly by Lake County Sheriff deputies. Tribal Fish and Game wardens were also on scene, helping divert traffic.
We first want to get here and make sure everybody is safe, and then we secure the scene and then make sure we have everybody that we need to talk to in custody.
That includes the suspect, a male, and 3 witnesses. The witnesses were shuttled to the Lake County Courthouse for questioning. The shooting took place on Sanders Street, just a block from Arlee High School. Because law enforcement was able to apprehend the suspected gunman quickly, Bell says students and school faculty were not in any danger.
We were in contact with the school, letting them know that we had people in custody right away, so they didn't have to do a lockdown. So it's really about keeping the community safe.
The ages and identities of those involved will be withheld by the Lake County Sheriff's Department until the family of the deceased is notified. The events leading up to the shooting are still unclear. Detectives continue to investigate. Eric Clements, MTN News, Arlee.
And we will continue to update the story with new details as they become available. And with crime rates and adult arrests climbing, a new study suggests that Lake County leaders should renew efforts to develop plans for building a new jail. The report, requested by Sheriff Don Bell and prepared by the National Institute of Corrections, is aimed at helping the county reboot plans to deal with the aging jail and overcrowding. The report, conducted in November, found that serious violent crimes have declined in Lake County between 2007 and 2011, and averaging 55 crimes per 1,000 residents. But since then, the crime rate has soared to 73 crimes per 1,000, driven largely by substance abuse. In fact, over 51% of the inmates were in custody because of alcohol and drugs. The report also found that the jail population has been as high as 100 inmates in recent years at a jail with just 46 beds. The crowding is being caused by an increase in how long inmates are being kept behind bars, and the report also found many of the building elements at the Lake County Jail pose safety and security risks, with portions of the building that are out of date and dysfunctional. And the report recommends Lake County leaders should continue discussions about building a new jail. And switching to weather, several winter weather advisories have sprouted up throughout the day, as some rain and snow are expected to hit areas of northwest Montana tonight, which could last through the weekend. For more on what you can expect in your area, let's toss it over to Chief Meteorologist Aaron Yost, who has a look at our first forecast. Aaron?
Yeah, our winter weather advisories in northwest Montana, Don, set to begin during the overnight hours while we're sleeping. Right now, very quiet conditions, but that is about to change. Notice off to the west, we do have that incoming moisture, and we are talking some milder air associated with it. Mild enough with our cold pools in place that we could be talking pockets of freezing rain. So that's going to be our biggest threat for our northwest Montana valleys here as we head into tomorrow morning. As the morning progresses, we should start to see warmer air scouring out some of those valley inversions, making for a rain snow mix, if not all rain. I've got an extended forecast update coming up shortly.
All right, thanks, Aaron. A family is safe after their home caught fire in Evergreen last night, but that fight has prompted fire officials to issue an important reminder to residents to aid in future house fire fights. MTN's Nicole Miller has more.
The call came in around 6:30 p.m. Tuesday. A report of smoke by the owner of this home on Dover Drive in Evergreen.
They discovered the fire upon returning to the residence.
Craig Williams, Evergreen Fire Chief, says about 25 firefighters from multiple agencies responded.
We did arrive very quickly in under 5 minutes, and we were able to contain it to the kitchen area. Unfortunately, it did get up into the attic space where there was a lot of damage in the attic.
Williams says while the fire originated in the kitchen, the cause is under investigation, but no foul play is suspected. But Williams says it was difficult to find a fire hydrant because none were cleared of snow.
It did take us some time to try and locate a hydrant due to the snow.
Williams says when seconds and minutes count, it's important to make sure that neighborhoods' fire hydrants are clear of snow.
We are asking the community to please, if they do have a hydrant within close proximity to their home, to give us a little help right now and help clear 3 feet diameter around those hydrants.
He also says it's a reminder to check your smoke detectors.
It's always important to make sure that your smoke detectors are in good operating condition.
Nicole Miller, MTN News, Evergreen.
And Williams says the home is not a total loss, and working smoke detectors in the home helped quicken the response time of firefighters, and there were no injuries as a result of the fire. The Environmental Protection Agency is putting the Libby Superfund site on a list of locations which will be the focus for new business. The news is a break for Libby, which has struggled under the stigma of contamination for nearly 20 years. And while the agency has cleaned up buildings and land throughout town from asbestos from the old W.R. Grace vermiculite mine, that contamination led to the death of hundreds of residents and seriously slowed efforts to promote economic development. But now the EPA is including Libby with 31 other communities where the agency will help integrate Superfund sites back into service for economic development. That will include several locations: the former Stimson Lumber Mill in Libby and the Groundwater Superfund site areas at the junction of State Highway 38 and US 2, and the Kootenai Business Park site in collaboration with the Lincoln County Port Authority and International Paper. And that Kootenai Business Park site is already zoned for commercial and industrial redevelopment. And EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt says that the agency is promising to work proactively to support revenue and redevelopment opportunities in Libby, knowing there's already been investment in the business park to get it ready for new tenants. And on top of the Wisconsin Avenue Resort development decision Tuesday night, Whitefish City Council meeting had 2 other important votes to take care of. The council voted 5-1 in favor of a conditional use permit from the 8th Street LLC to convert a building into a professional office and development and into a triplex for the 144 West 2nd Street address. And one small amendment from the Whitefish Downtown Master Plan was unanimously passed. The resolution changes the future land use designated as the city's snow lot at the corner of the Columbia Avenue and Railway Street from public parking to multifamily residential use, and also will change the land use at the corner of O'Brien Avenue and 2nd Street from public parking to commercial use. Lake County Sheriff Don Bell recently announced that he will be seeking a second term, and he is now joined by another candidate originally from California who has now made a home in Polson. David Kaufman is a retired lieutenant from the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office who also served as a U.S. Marine Corps Reserve whose unit was part of Operation Desert Storm. And well, with law enforcement, his background ranges from training officer to lieutenant. Kaufman says he feels that his experience can bring some positive change to the place he now calls home.
This is my community. This is where I live. I cannot in good conscience sit here and allow this stuff to go on in my community without bringing forth and offering up to the public my wealth of knowledge, training, and experience to the community to turn this stuff around.
And Kaufman says he chose to come out of retirement and run for this position after reading the recent audit of the Lake County Sheriff's Department from the National Institute of Corrections, showing that the county has been in crisis mode for the past 20 years. Authorities in the Flathead say a new scam is making rounds in northwest Montana. The caller says that they are from the Flathead County Sheriff's Office, and then they tell you that they have warrants out for your arrest. They then ask you to pay your bond over the phone, and if you call the number back, the voicemail says that it is the Flathead County Sheriff's Office. But the Sheriff's Office points out that they will never ask for money over the phone, and anyone who thinks that they may have outstanding warrants and they would like information on how to take care of those, they should call 758-5595. The annual Wings Regional Cancer Support Radiothon fundraiser will kick off their 2-day event tomorrow. The 22nd annual event will take place at the Sportsman and Ski House in Kalispell and can be heard on the radio on all B broadcasting radio stations. Wings is a local nonprofit volunteer organization that was created and staffed by cancer survivors, physicians, and healthcare workers. The organization helps those in need of financial assistance with out-of-pocket expenses not covered by insurance. And you can also donate over the phone by calling 257-9464 or by stopping into the store during the event on either day. A Helena defendant already charged with allegedly stealing an ATM in Flathead County faces the same charge in Lewis and Clark County. Corey Franklin was arrested last week and charged with burglary, theft, criminal endangerment, and those are all felonies. Court documents say Franklin and another suspect broke into the Causeway Chalet on Hauser Dam Road on January 6th and stole an ATM. Franklin is accused of eluding sheriff's deputies driving at high rates of speed. However, they did record his license plate number and were able to find him days later. The ATM was located later that day outside of Lincoln, and Franklin was located on January 10th. Investigators say Franklin was found with clothing matching what suspects were wearing during the crime, which were captured on security camera. Franklin is also charged with changing his appearance of his truck along with his clothes in order to avoid capture. He's currently on parole on the Flathead County charges, and the bond in this case has been set at $40,000. Montana state prisoners are getting another chance to overcome addiction. 30 inmates are in the first to accept a new chemical dependency program at the state prison in Deer Lodge. The secure remodel facility provides a 90 to 180-day intensive therapy program, and the center has 3 licensed addiction counselors, 3 case managers, and a re-entry coordinator. Inmates will be screened using a chemical dependency evaluation, and only those with high scores indicating a need for residential treatment will be accepted. A recent report shows a 62% increase in drug-related arrests in Montana between 2009 and 2015. And up next, Aaron has all the details on a wet outlook to close out the week. And have you ever heard of a gust NATO? Well, one was caught on video, and we have that video coming up on KAJ.